Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm here to talk to you about days 12, 13 of the Mayo Clinic. As you all know, and you've been on this journey with me, I've been, kind of recording and talking about what it's like going through the Mayo Clinic Pain Rehabilitation Center program. Wow. I can't say enough about this program. As of right now, there are, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more, people in my group. We had one drop out, and she will be coming back at a later date, but she wasn't able to finish this one. It's intense, guys. You really have to put your heart and soul into it and really want it to work. And not saying that the other girl didn't want it to work. She desperately wanted it to work. It's just there was too much other stuff going on, so she just couldn't complete it, which is fine. But she'll come back and she'll do it, and I know she will. She's a strong person. So here's the deal. Instead of going back and explaining each day what we're doing, I'm just going to tell you kind of where we're at now, because tomorrow is graduation day for all of us. That means that tomorrow we walk in and we talk about what we packed in, something called a flare kit. And a flare kit is, well, I'll go into a flare kit in a minute, but let's go over a little bit more. So these last couple days, it's kind of funny. I laugh. They tossed homework at us. We haven't really gotten a lot of homework. So I was okay with homework. Homework isn't going to hurt me or anything. But we got occupational therapy homework. And in that homework, we have to develop a 2-week plan that includes all of the tools that we've been learning and what's it going to be like when we leave. The reason they do this is that it's really easy to walk in there every day, follow a schedule, and do everything we're supposed to do. But what does that look like when we get home? So here we are making a plan that's going to help us figure out what we're going to do. And in our plan, we're supposed to have a constant wake up time and an evening bedtime, morning stretches 7 days a week, PT strengthening exercises 5 days a week, cardio 5 days a week, self-care, leisure, productivity, socialization, relaxation, and distraction. And on top of that, we're also supposed to remember to moderate and modify where we can. There's also supposed to be scheduled breaks, set routines, set limits and boundaries, break up activities, various types of tasks throughout the day, active and sedentary. Be flexible. So I've been working on my little plan here. I know I'm an overachiever. But to me, I like to plan it out. Well, I was a preschool teacher for a really long time, so I plan it out like they do a preschool day. We've always been told when there's gaps, that's when children get in trouble in the classroom. So always have a way to transition into doing something else. So that's just how my mind works. That's one of those that we were working on as far as for homework. Another piece that we were working on is dealing with my flare-up plan, managing difficult moments. And the reason we did that was because when we hit a pain flare, and we're going to, they don't magically go away, guys. Sorry, I really wish I could go bibbity bobbity boo, we're all done. But pain flares are gonna come. We're gonna have rough days. And that's okay, as long as we deal with it in a healthy and productive way. And that means, to me personally, instead of letting a pain flare knock me down and take me down for a day, 2 days, even 3 days, now I have the tools to let it only knock me down for like maybe a half hour, maybe a little longer. Maybe, I'm a little optimistic on the half hour, but I've already had a couple and been able to manage them. And you say, wow, how do you manage a pain flare? I swear you're going to laugh at me. You breathe. And you breathe. I like to do the ocean breathing. There's different techniques for breathing. You breathe with your diaphragm. You let your shoulders drop so that you're relaxed, so your body knows that you're not in any danger and that it can calm. And that is literally the whole process of this program is retraining ourselves to understand that that's what we need to do. And it's hard to imagine taking 3 weeks with this many people to learn how to breathe, but that's not all we do. We learn how to grieve our losses. We learn how to appreciate what we can do and not think about what we can't do. We learn how to appreciate the people around us and love on them and appreciate life for what it is. We have life, guys. We can go out there, we can do whatever we want. Maybe with a little bit of limitations, but hey, we're here every day, smiling, breathing, having a good day. And it's my choice. I get to choose to wake up and have a good day, or I get to choose to wake up and say, hey, this day's gonna suck. But how many people want to wake up and go, hey, this day's gonna suck? I know I don't want to wake up saying that and feeling that. So my choices are key, because my choices are going to affect the rest of my situation. If I believe I can't get through my pain, then I can't get through my pain. If I believe I can get through my pain, I can breathe through it and I can go, okay, this is okay. I can do this. I've been here before, guys. You know, this isn't my first rodeo. So you know what? I breathe, I relax, I calm, I let everything come to a calm, and I write it out and I'm done. Well, that brings me to a pain flare kit. So it's kind of cute. It's called a flare kit. There's actually a story behind it. It was a previous Mayo patient who went through the program who renamed it. It had some horrid name before. I think it was like the pain box or something, and nobody wants it. That sounds just horrible. So we call it a flare kit, which is kind of cute when you think about flares for emergency on the side of the road. But so in our flare kit, we're supposed to put stuff that fits our personalities for distractions, for entertainment purposes, for relaxation, things that just help pull us out of those dark moods we get into and where we only can think about pain. Maybe tomorrow I'll even open up my flare kit and show it to you, because we graduate and we have to share it tomorrow. So after I share it tomorrow, maybe I'll share it again tomorrow, or I'll probably share it on the 15th. No, not the 15th, sorry. So not tomorrow, the next day. So the way it works is that tomorrow we graduate, we share our flare kit, and then the next day I have to come in and I have to do my exit interviews. And the way exit interviews work is all the doctors that interviewed me beforehand are going to sit down and talk to me for the most part. One of them is on vacation, very sad, but hey, we all deserve a break sometime. So we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about what we got out of this program and where we're at now and how are we going to manage difficult times. And we're going to see if our answers have changed from when we did our surveys and stuff in the very beginning. And I'm excited to see what I've done and excited to, see the progress I've made, because I know that there's progress. I see it. I see it in all of my, hate the word, but cohorts. We call ourselves a class, by the way. Yes, we are the class of 2021 Stop It. And if you don't know what Stop It is, go look up Bob Newhart, Stop It. It's really funny. Anyways, that's what we are. We're a class of Stop It. We got to stop thinking about our pain, stop catastrophizing our pain, stop talking about our pain, stop letting other people talk about our pain. We're more than our pain. We are people. I'm a mother. I'm an artist. I like to sing. Well, at least in the shower. No, I love to sing, but I get stage fright. I'm a wife. I'm a hockey mom. I have so many hats that I could tell you I wear, but I'm a person. I'm more than my pain. And I'm here to say, hi, my name is Amanda. I have pain, but it doesn't have me. And for the first time in a long time, I actually believe that. And a little information here for you guys. And I'm not challenging anyone on this or anything like that, but I haven't charged my back stimulator in 4 days. That's incredible. I charge it every night and I depend on that. I wanted to challenge myself and see, could I go with what I've learned without my stimulator in my back? And Yeah, there's some times where I'm like, oh, why'd I do that? But most of the time it's been like, oh, I can handle this. So I'm not saying that I didn't need my stimulator. It served its purpose and it still serves its purpose. But with the tools I have been given, I know that, like I said, I can control my pain. So I'm hoping that this gets out there and that there's other people out there who realize that this might be the way for you. So many of us were discussing about the fact that we wish that this option was shown to us a long time ago, because in the pain world, it's so much easier for someone to hand you a bunch of drugs or surgery options or just physical therapy or just exercise. But there has to be a careful mix of everything. And pain medications are not it. And I'm not saying get off all pain medications. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. You and your doctor have your words and you talk it over. But if we start teaching people with pain how to live with pain and deal with pain the way that I have learned over this 3 weeks, I think the world would be a very different place. I think the opiate crisis would not be what it is today. And so I'm really hoping that if you guys are suffering out there, that you give this a shot, because I really, truly think it's amazing. They prepare you for the future. They give you tools to succeed. I know I keep saying tools. I don't want to give it away. I mean, I want to give some of it away to you, but the tools, the breathing, the relaxing, the understanding how to calm your brain, the understanding how to pace yourself, how to schedule, how to tell people, no, I'm not doing that, because so often as human beings, we just want to say, yeah, we'll do that, or we'll go there. And it's okay. It's not I'm canceling out on going to a party, but sometimes there's things that I'm saying, no, I'm not going to go. And that's okay. Or I'm not going to go on a road trip that might be too much for me. And I know that, but I can challenge myself. But if I can pace myself and I could go, oh yeah, I could do road trip if I make a few stops here and there, that's fine. But it's just the understanding that we have to think about things before we do them. So I was going to give you guys a little view over here of what I got at the Mayo. So bear with me. I'm going to switch my camera here to the other direction. Okay, so while at the Mayo Clinic, sorry, I don't know what, like I said, I received this book. This book is chocked full of what I learned. I want you guys to look at this. When we received it, it was empty. I left today and my book is this thick. You know, I wish, where was it? It's huge. Oh, look, haha, I have a ruler in front of me. So I'm going to show you guys something. So 1 second, bear with me. Look at that. 1.5 inches thick of papers that I have learned. I mean, that's enough to get me through a college class right there. So this was my Pain Rehabilitation Center book, and this is what I like to call my pain Bible. Everyone in the programs gets one of these. We put all of our information that we get in here. It's all neatly hole punched for you. You put all of the things that you do in here. It's incredible. But the great thing about this is anytime why is sleep important? Anytime I'm feeling low and I just can't take it, I can roll back and I can find a section that talks about what I need to hear. It has all of this, which is what we learned about throughout the whole time, as well as when I flip to the back of my book. I don't want to ruin my book, but back in the back of my book, oh, this is awesome, you guys. I love this. This is a pain, and no, it's not, sorry. This is an emotions wheel. So often it's easy to feel bad, fearful, angry, disgusted, sad, happy, surprised. But look at all the definitions that come along with it. Look at that. Because when we know what we're feeling, it's a lot easier to put things into words and to deal with the situation. So, okay, that's enough time on that, but I just thought that was kind of cool looking. Anyways, so back here, this is all of my occupational therapy stuff. We learned how to take out laundry the proper way, body mechanics, ways to avoid injury, ways to clean your house. I mean, they go over everything, including, look, boys and girls, there's intimacy, but seriously, it's everything. Oh, there you go, toilet training. Putting kids in and out of cars safely, how to help them get dressed in a safer way. Things that, okay, common sense, people, but at the same time, yeah, common sense, but I wasn't using my common sense doing it. It took me sitting through 3 weeks of classes learning, hey, this is probably the way I should be doing it. And I'm so happy that I did this. I'm so glad that I went through this program, and I'm so blessed that my insurance covered it, because I feel like I can take on the world. So, as I said, this book is what I got through Mayo, and this is all my beautiful information that I can totally use and utilize and go back to. I have, look at this, preventing falls. I don't have so much of trouble with this, but who knows in the future what I might have going on. We got a whole book on preventing falls. I have a whole book. I gotta find it. Oh, here it is over here. Like I said, please bear with me. I'm trying to get to the other one. Okay, so this is really cool. I got a DVD on mindful and gentle yoga movements, okay? I got another one in here that's actually on Tai Chi, but it's not very long. It's a very short one. And then all these are TheraBands. I got every color. So starts with yellow, goes to red, goes to blue, goes to green. Oh, goes to green, it doesn't matter. But black is the last one. And I have all those colors. But the best thing about all that is that somewhere amongst my madness, I'll have to find it later, guys, and show it to you. I have an exercise book that is made for me. It is made for me so that I can turn around and do proper exercises with modification, depending on what my needs are, that are going to help me. So all in all, if somebody was to come to me and say, would you do this again? I would say at this point, in a heartbeat, I would sit down. In fact, we joked about it today, me and a couple of the girls in the program. And you know how some of those religious people come to your door and knock on the door and say, here's a pamphlet about what we're teaching about. We feel like we should walk around with pamphlets for PRC, because until people shout it from the roof and talk about it, then nobody's going to know it exists. And this should not be the end game. This should be the beginning game, so that people realize that it's okay to live with pain, and you're going to go through this. And there's a lot of people out there that do, and that I can live with pain. I really hope, my story and what I've gone through has been inspiring to others. And I will check in occasionally after this, so you guys can see how I'm doing and if I'm still staying with the program. But, exercise, breathe, relax, calm down, think positive thoughts. As hard as that is sometimes with very negative around us, being positive is so important to our brain. So be positive. I'll finish up my little spiel with this. We also had to write a letter to ourselves, because like I said, we're going to have bad days. And in that letter, we had to describe what it was like, kind of, and what we've been through. And it was just a letter to ourselves. If you've ever heard of Brad Paisley's letter to myself, we listened to the music and it was great. It's one of those things where if you send a letter to yourself and you're having a hard day and you can open it and it's from you on a good day, you remember you have good days. And let me tell you, I think if people would look at this and really give it a shot, you definitely are going to have more good days than you are going to have bad. and you have to focus on the good days. And when you have bad days, you realize that your good days are even better, because that's what it's all about. It's about enjoying every aspect of life. Even on your bad days, we still have to enjoy it. We have to triumph. We have to do what we need to do, be good parents, be good children, and just keep on keeping on. But like I said, I really don't have anything else to say. Amazing experience, amazing staff. I love them all dearly, and I got to the point where, like, it was hard, and it's going to be even harder tomorrow. I guarantee you I'll have tears saying goodbye to the people I've grown so close to in the class, as well as all of the teachers, which are nurses, doctors, psychologists, all that. It won't be easy, but I'm just beyond thankful for the experience. And thank you, Mayo, for giving an opportunity like this, because there's only, I think, 5 in the United States pain management clinics, and 3 of them are Mayos. There's one in Florida, one in Rochester, and one here in Arizona. And then there's some other ones that are run by different schools. So please look into it. Look into pain management rehab. Look into the fact that your life can be completely altered and changed, and that, it's not all about the medications you're taking or the next experimental thing that's out there. We have to come to reality of what it is that we're looking at and deal with it from there, and just keep going. And so, like I said, I'm not pain free, but I'm pain aware, and I'm happy, and I'm a lot less stressed. I wouldn't say I'm stress free, but I'm a lot less stressed, and I'm much more relaxed, and I'm just in a state where I'm enjoying life. And for a long time, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to say that. So once again, I hope these recordings work as a testament as far as my experience. Please, if you have any questions, or want to reach out, ask about anything about the program, you're more than welcome to put a comment underneath the YouTube video. I check them, and I'll get back to you. But that's it. So thanks for taking a ride with me. I'll probably check in one more time, and then I won't be back for a couple weeks, so I can give you a check-in and let you know how I've been doing. I hope you guys all have a great night, and talk to you soon. Bye.